a show where people come to find love. But more often than not, they find betrayal. Promises are made. I'll stay loyal. I'd never hurt you. But in this villa, words mean nothing. Because one moment, you're in love. And the next, you're completely blindsided. Today, we're diving into the biggest betrayals in Love Island history. Moments so shocking, even the audience couldn't believe what they were watching. Let's start with one of the most ironic betrayals ever, Georgia Steele. If you watched her season, you already know her signature line. "I'm loyal, babe." She said it constantly, to everyone, at every opportunity. She built her entire image around loyalty. But then, everything changed. Behind closed doors, away from the eyes of the villa, Georgia shared a secret kiss with another guy. And just like that, the most loyal girl in the villa was exposed. When the truth came out, it wasn't just shocking, it was embarrassing. Because now, every time she said, "I'm loyal," it meant absolutely nothing. The internet exploded, memes flooded social media, and loyal became one of the most iconic jokes in Love Island history. Now this one was straight up disrespectful. We're talking about Jordan Hames and Anna Vakili. At first, things seemed perfect. They had just made things official. They were finally a real couple. Everything looked stable. But then, just 2 days later, Jordan's head turned. Not toward a random girl, but toward Anna's best friend. Yes, you heard that right. Instead of being honest, Jordan tried to move in secret, planning conversations, testing the waters. But he got caught. And when Anna found out, all hell broke loose. The confrontation was explosive, voices raised, emotions running wild. You could literally feel the tension through the screen. The audience was furious, because this wasn't just betrayal, it was calculated. Not all betrayals are loud. Some are quiet, but hurt even more. This is the story of Curtis Pritchard and Amy Hart. Amy was all in. She genuinely believed she had found love. She talked about the future. She trusted Curtis completely. But Curtis, he was unsure. And after Casa Amor, everything changed. He sat Amy down and said the words no one wants to hear. "I don't love you." Just like that. No warning, no build-up. Amy was crushed. You could see it in her face, hear it in her voice. Her heart broke in real time. She eventually left the villa, unable to continue after the emotional damage. This wasn't dramatic shouting or explosive arguments. This was pure, painful reality. Now we move to one of the most iconic moments ever. Ekin-Su Cülcüloğlu and Davide Sanclimenti. Their connection was intense from the start. Passion, chemistry, and a lot of tension. But trust? That was always fragile. One night, Ekin-Su made a decision. She sneaked onto the terrace to meet another guy. And there, she kissed him. But the real betrayal wasn't just the kiss, it was the lie. When Davide asked her about it, she denied everything, looked him in the eyes, and lied. But the truth always comes out. And when it did, Davide's reaction became legendary. "You are a liar." That moment went viral worldwide. Clips, edits, memes, everyone was talking about it. Because this wasn't just cheating, this was deception. And now, the biggest betrayal in Love Island history. Michael Griffiths and Gill. They were one of the strongest couples in the villa. Playful, connected, fan favorites. Then came Casa Amor, the ultimate test. New people, new temptations, and one big question. Will you stay loyal? Amber did. She stayed true. She trusted Michael. But Michael? He chose someone else. When he walked back into the villa, Amber smiled, expecting him to come back alone. But instead, he walked in with another girl. The moment was brutal. Amber's expression changed instantly. Shock, pain, confusion, and the audience completely stunned. But what made it worse was Michael's attitude. Instead of apologizing, he justified his actions, blamed Amber, questioned her behavior, turned the situation around. And that's what made this the ultimate betrayal. But here's the twist. Amber didn't break. She stayed strong. And in the end, she won the entire show, turning betrayal into victory. Love Island isn't just about love. It's about trust. It's about choices. And sometimes, it's about betrayal. Because in a place where emotions run high, not everyone plays fair. But one thing is certain, the truth always comes out. And when it does, it changes everything. She stayed loyal. He came back with another girl. Amber stayed loyal the entire time. She trusted him. She believed in their connection. But when Michael came back from Casa Amor, He wasn't alone. He walked in with another girl. Amber's face said everything. Shock, pain, heartbreak. The entire villa went silent. This was one of the biggest betrayals in Love Island history. But the craziest part? Amber still won the show.